Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wandering Village, where we are out of the desert and in the mountains. Got a lot of things happening. Lots of these storms moving through, and one thing that's been a problem has been trying to get Onbu to trust us more. Now, one thing you guys mentioned out in between the episodes is that Onbu's health has been going down in part because of the bile extractor, and the reason it doesn't always do that is because it doesn't when it's full. Now, we have a lot of this, so I think I'm going to turn it off, because I think that probably also ticks down his trust every time it goes off as well. We've also had to remove a lot of the spikes, which isn't great. There's just a lot of things that have been less than optimal. Now that we have the feeding trebuchet here, and it's going to help us a lot, I think. We also have the doctor so that we can heal him, interact with him as need be. I think that's going to help us a lot. But we definitely want to make sure that we're focusing more on building trust with him. And I'm also looking to see, who have we got who's poisoned? We do have a doctor, right? I think we do. Oh, it's because the ground toxicity is medium. That's why we have someone who's poisoned. Are you a doctor? You are a village doctor. Okay, good. Now, we don't really have anyone who's unemployed, though, so ideally, we'll find some more people, hopefully sooner rather than later. And I think ideally we will try to go south, but Onbu doesn't trust us, so the choice is pretty much going to be up to him. I'd rather tangle with one storm and a cold snap than more desert, though, considering how rough the last one was. But there's not much to do but let him rest and see what happens, so for now, we're going to do just that. Oh, we've got a couple of decisions here. Okay, petrified footprints of an Onbu. Let's follow the tracks. I think that one was good. Oh yeah, we get dung from that. That is helpful. Oh no, and it's the quicksand. Okay, let's try this, I think. Hopefully this time it'll actually help. Oh, we found a source of rope just in time and discovered a fresh source of water. Oh, that's good. Okay. And it looks like Onbu is on his feet again. Now, I do want to do something here. We've got a lot of people working in the kitchen, but we've got so much food that I think we can afford to reduce those numbers a little bit. In fact, the berry muesli, where even are our berry gatherers? They're over here. 76 efficiency. And 76 over here as well. I turn this down. Let's do 2. Now, the reason I'm trying to free up workers is for a couple of things. I'd like to add a second research building, because as some of you guys pointed out to me, and I didn't actually know this, you can have multiple research buildings and they will still work. So we'll put one down here, I think. We'll run a road right in front of it, and we'll try to get some folks over here to work on this. Other thing that I would like to do, I think, well, I'm debating, because getting some of these giant trunks out of the way would also be good. I don't know. And where we have our compost heap over here too. Wait, where is our compost heap? Oh, it's up here. Ah, here it is. That's right. We want to actually switch this over, I think, to producing biogas, because we can use that for the decontaminator. We don't have anybody here in the decontaminator right now, but if we can switch off of using bile, now that we have this, I think it's going to be better. I've been told the compost isn't necessarily the most effective thing in the world, so I think it'll be fine if we switch away from using it. Did Onbu make a choice on which way he's going? Okay, he's taking us back into the desert. We might want to ask him to stop and wait again. I'm also going to feed him here. Let's give him some normal food, just so that he doesn't get too hungry. And I suppose we can plant cactus if we need to. We've got all of our farms at maximum capacity. It's just slow right now because we have freezing temperatures. I know I want to assign 2 of our workers to this when we're ready. We should have, yes, now we have some that are unemployed. Just trying to think about where it's going to be most efficient to put them. We could also put in a sawmill and start working on some of these trees, and that might not be a half bad idea. Actually, you know what? I think I will, because we can start working on the one that's right there. So we can put this, let's just put this down here and start getting rid of this big honkin' huge trunk that's right in our way. It looks like this is clear, so Onbu should be able to pass through. It's just a matter of now preparing for the desert, because that brings its own challenges. We now have the quarry as well, oh boy. I think we'll go ahead and we'll place this here because I would like to get rid of this if we can. I don't think this one will reach this stone over here, unfortunately. Maybe it will, we'll see. But I think if we can get this, and maybe even this one, that would be really good, because this is taking up a lot of space right where our town center-ish kind of is. Okay, we got our second research building running, and this has actually boosted us up to 140% efficiency, so it's not like a 200% increase with two of them. It does go down with time, but it's still a lot faster than it would be, and I think that's going to be important. We're also a little short on knowledge, so we need to make sure we're continuing to go to the shrines, otherwise we're going to have a bad time. In fact, I think our current research is going toward the iron furnace, right? Okay. Can I go... Whoops, I don't want to do that next. I kind of want to switch up some of this because I think we've got... Okay. Next, it'll be the glass blower. Actually, the glass blower might not be bad to do next. What else do we have here? Oh, it was the wheat harvesting chain. Okay. That's not too bad. I just want to make sure we give ourselves some time to continue to increase. Actually, you know what? I think I'll switch the order here. And then, yeah, we'll do the warehouse first. That'll give us some time to build up more knowledge because we will need a little bit for this tree here. I've also switched us over to cactus and to the corn once again. Oh, does this reach? Oh, I guess they can plant cactus up there. Okay, I guess I didn't really think about that. It's fine. It is what it is. It'll give us water, which is what's important. Oh, there's a village down here where settlement. We so desperately need more people. I'm gonna send somebody down there. We gotta get more people because we are so short on workers. Now, we are gonna go through a tough time in the desert again, probably, but yeah, I think it's gonna be worth it. Oh, okay. So party arrives. Preparations for a big festival are in full swing. They're celebrating their traditional harvest festival, though it's been bad this year and they need more food. Oh, I wish we could give them berries. We could give them some Onbu dung. I think that's going to be better than saying we won't help at all. They're very thankful and offer some goods. Oh, well, stone and wood are nice. I was really hoping for people, though. Got another crossroads up ahead. Both of them have short heat waves. Now, we just had a sleeping spot, so I think I'm going to encourage Onbu to go north. Oh, thank you! Man, I bet it was the bile extractor that was damaging his trust so much. I'm glad we have some bile stored up. We have quite a bit of it, and that's going to make any incidences with a storm a lot easier, or the poison forests, the forests or storms, whatever they end up being called. But I think, oh, let's quickly go to this settlement too. I'd like to make sure we get to go there, otherwise we're gonna, or we need to find more people. We really need to find more people. The biggest bottleneck we have is just a lack of workers, making it difficult. Oh, we've got settlers, thank goodness. Okay, 4 more people. Well, we can deal with hungry people. We actually have an overabundance of food, although it is dropping because we're in a heat wave here. We'll go to these shrines as well, though, because knowledge is also important. We actually got bottlenecked by not having knowledge, so we want to be stocking up on that when we can. Oh, there's a ruined settlement, too. Okay. I hope we can find some people there, and be careful of this storm that's coming up. Oh, look at Onbu. He's got this happy little swagger. That's so cute. Let's make sure we give him some food as well. We probably want to cure him of his poisoning at some point too. The level's not as high as it could be, so I'm not excessively worried. But we need to watch that, because if he gets any more poisoning from anything, we're gonna need to make sure we bring it back down before it starts to get concerningly high. Oh good, there's more nomads on the path ahead. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, the population issues are starting to turn around, although we still are in the desert, which is a little bit less than ideal. I also do want to look at maybe building another scavenger hut. We also can get the iron furnace, but I'm starting to feel like we're gonna have to pass by certain things if we're not careful here. So maybe I'll put a scavenger hut here when we can get this removed, once we've mined out all the stone from this boulder. Oh, they actually are! Okay, so it will actually do both of them. Interesting. Once we've finished off with that, then we will get rid of the quarry and the boulders here and be able to place more things in, but this should work for now. Okay, this is where we've got to be careful because Onbu is coming up on a storm, and as you can see, it's about to hit him, so I'm actually going to ask him to lie down. Onbu! Buddy, now is not the time. Now is not the time, my guy. Let's go ahead and send an expedition to pet him. We've researched the warehouse. That's something. We did also get another scavenging party. Oh, Onbu's gonna go right into the storm, isn't he? Alright. Let's go here. Buddy. Please. Please don't do this. I think it can be proportionate to his needs as well. So, him not feeling that he needs to is definitely not helping. Nope, he's gonna go straight into the storm here. Unless it passes right before he gets there, he might actually miss it. I don't think, nope. Alright, we're gonna have some building damage. I think we have enough people in the worker posts to do this, though. Unless it was one of, okay, well, it was the air wells. Suppose that's not what matters the most right now anyway. Okay, that could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, but I definitely think we have to be more mindful of his needs as a whole. Is it gonna hit him on the way back? Onbu, can we move a little faster? Yeah, because I think he resisted that one so much because he wasn't tired. So I think that factors into it. His own wants and needs factor into it a little bit more. I don't want to ask him to run too far like this, but we will have him get through here just to make sure. All right. You can slow down again because I think you'll make it out now. Yeah, you should be fine, right? Right? Oh, we encountered more nomads. Yes, please. 2 healthy people, but we can use the help. In fact, I think we actually need 2 more people for this sawmill so that we can keep this rolling. Okay, I'd like to get out of this desert if I can. So I'm going to encourage Onbu to go south. I know that's into a jungle, but I think it's going to be for the best. It might be tricky, but we need more water. We're down to 1, and that's going to start to really hurt our food. In fact, it already is. Oh, now I'm tempted to go north for the sake of getting to these nomads. Now, there is a settlement, at least, that we can go to. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk asking him to go north. And I really hope that's not a terrible idea because we are absolutely out of water. Okay, let's also switch this one to cactus. This is gonna get a little bit scuffed here. We don't need, we'll just switch these all off of compost if they don't have any more compost to use, because I think that's going to be more important than the raw food, is to make sure we have enough water to grow it. And then we really, really hope that beyond this desert, there's another jungle preferably. I'd rather deal with that and its increased toxicity than not have enough water to drink. Oh, we got more nomads. Yes, please. 2 healthy people. It's not a lot, but it's growing the population slowly, and that's going to be really important. Oh, we have a decision from one of our parties here. More settlers. Yes, please. Perfect. Oh, and 5 of them at that. Going to that settlement really was worth it, that's for sure. Although this is taking a big hit to our food. Let's boost the berry gatherers again, and maybe some in the kitchens? Yeah, we've got a lot of corn that we need to keep working on. We might also want to put one on the mycologist here. It's not growing quickly, but we want to make sure we have enough food stored up for Onbu. And I'll boost the berry muesli one as well, just to be that extra bit sure. How are these doing? 94% and 80%. Okay, so we've got berry bushes repopulating. Very, very good. We might actually want to put in another one over there soon. In fact, I think I'll start building that. Let's actually make sure we move this out. First, we'll send these guys somewhere. We've got 2 parties available. I am sending them to the poison forest because we have a doctor. We can take that risk. But let's actually see. Oh, we got to build some warehouses too. Let's put. It would be under food. Let's put a berry gatherer over here. Maybe 63%. 71. Let's actually put it here. And that shouldn't. Oh, that knocked it down a little. Or no, it didn't, did it? I don't know. It wasn't much of a hit if it was one. And these berry collectors, I think, continue to work even when it's super hot. So that's a really good way to get through the desert. Oh dear, this is not good. I would like to help. I don't know. Let's do this cautiously. Oh boy. That wasn't good. It gave us a lot of iron, but I don't know what happened to whoever else was down there. It doesn't seem like it was good. Okay, we've got a decision coming up, and oh boy, let's send some parties out again now that we actually have new things we can see. Oh, there's something up here. I can select it, which I can't. I can send it to them to this ruined settlement, though. Now, hear me out. Going north would get us out of the desert, but we do have some forests starting down here. We've also got more wanderers. I think I'm gonna go south? I don't really... Oh, it's a forest that's up there. I don't want to stay in the desert, although, oh, I can't tell if it's gonna turn to jungle or not. Oh, we've got a sleeping spot coming up, though. That's good. But if we can catch these wanderers, that would be good. We get more people, and our food's been holding steady. At least steady-ish. I want to consider putting in another farm, maybe actually down here by where this sawmill is. We've got a whole load of mother trees as well. Goodness. I think I would like to consider... Okay, we also have the bakery. I've been putting stuff in. We'll put that in once this is done. I think I'd like to put a farm down here. The reason being... We can put quite a bit of farmland around it right now, especially if we get more people. But we can expand that further once we can clear out the spike. Once we can clear this out, I might... Onbu's doing really well. I might use this chance to remove that spike while he's still pretty happy, because we can easily earn trust back. In fact, we should probably keep heading in here too. I keep forgetting to check if that's regenerated. The reason being, as much as I hate pulling out the spikes, we're gonna have to do it at some point. And to do it while he's happy is gonna be better than while he's already upset. Okay, asked Onbu to run so he'd get here a little faster because we're about to bump into these guys. If all goes well and he doesn't stop, which he shouldn't because he's not super tired yet, then hopefully... Yeah, he's still trotting. He's still pretty happy too, although I don't think the spike has actually come out yet. As long as he can reach these guys while they're in this area, and I think he will, we should be good. We've also got another settlement here, which I think, okay, he's entered, he crossed from one desert to another apparently. As long as he meets up with these guys, which I think he should, I'm going to ask him to slow down to a walk, just so that he doesn't outpace them. Because I think, if anything, we'll ask him to lay down here. I think he'll reach this right as they do, though. Okay, we constructed a farm. Let's actually set that up while we're here. We'll go ahead, we'll put this on. I want to do cactus. That's why I wanted a second farm, is I wanted to do some more cactus here. And then I think they're in this area. He should enter it momentarily. Or I think he's already entered it. There we go. Yes, please. Please join us. We got 3 more people, and that's perfect, because that's about how many we need to work at the farm. Awesome. Let's get you guys started planting some cactus so that we can remedy our water situation. Oh, we got a decision here. Oh. We don't have anything to trade, unfortunately. We found flour, though. That's good. I don't mind that, and hopefully Onbu will get some rest here. Let's maybe actually see if we can feed him as well while he's here. Yeah, I think he's thinking about stopping. Hopefully he'll do it here. Can give him some food. There we go. We got him some food, so he won't be hungry. Let's go here. Oh, I wish we would have been able to take that trade, but if he's going to rest, we're going to be parked here for a bit. May as well get some expeditions rolling while he is probably going to settle down and rest. That's good. It'll be alright, I think. And now we can start working on getting our farms rolling again, although our air wells are still down. No, you don't need compost. Please just work without it. Oh, we got more settlers. Yes, please. A lot of healthy people, but also some hungry ones. So let's add another person to our farm here. Oh, and we've gotten rid of this boulder, and fortunately this did transfer right over. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is put another warehouse over here. We may as well. And we can also run a road past it, so that's good. We're getting our town a little bit more laid out here. Now, as quickly as we made this next research, or this first research thing, or the second researcher, I think I'm actually going to remove it, because we're now, once again, the holdup has become not the research time, but knowledge. And when we get to this point, I think it's going to be better to just go back to 1. So we'll remove this one, I think. And I'd like to actually put in, if we can find it, we have a lot of raw iron. Where would it be? Would it be here? It would be here. The iron furnace. Okay. Ooh, this thing is big. All right. Find somewhere to put this because I want to get started on making some iron. Another crossroad is upon us, and I think... Ooh, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's go south. And that'll bring us both nearer to another settlement and into, hopefully, the mountains again here, which will at least make getting food a little bit easier. It won't be exactly humid, but it'll be better than what it is, that's for sure. So we're going to work on that. I'm also working on, as soon as this log is cleared out of the way, which I think we do have as many people as we can here, I would like to put in, we have a windmill that no one's using. I'd like to put in a bakery. Actually, I might put the bakery somewhere else because there'd be a little extra space here. Maybe I will put it, maybe I will put it somewhere nearby, but not quite here. Hello, Miss Evelyn. Evie has come to say hello and see what I am doing. And she's going murr at me from behind my chair. Let's put it here, I suppose. This will clear out some extra things, but not too many. We can add a couple more huts here. Actually, I have not checked on how the hut situation is doing. Oh, goodness, we're behind on housing. Okay. Yes, we absolutely need more huts then. Let's bring this around here. And actually put another hut here, too. And clear some of this out. And actually, if we bring this here, that'll connect well enough. Alright. Got another warehouse constructed. We're not going to have storage needs for a long while. And I want to make sure we're sending out our parties here so that we aren't losing the opportunity now where... Oh, we are researching again, finally, on the glass blower. Finally, we'll be almost able to make the scouting tower because we are able to produce iron here, and we'll soon be able to produce glass as well. And goodness knows, we have enough sand. We have so much sand. Oh wow, there's so many shrines. I'm actually in the process of building another scavenger hut so we can start to take advantage of some of these resources. But we have like 3 more shrines here that we haven't even scavenged yet. And I think we're actually in the process of scavenging one. Oh, and we're working on staffing another scavenger hut. There aren't enough people. Oh, we got more settlers. Let's go ahead and bring them in. That works out perfectly. Some of you guys can go right back out and help us scavenge because we're gonna need help gathering all of this knowledge. Oh no, this again. I suppose let's see if we can help. Oh boy. Oh, we found a group of wounded people, but we were able to help them get back on their feet, and they tell us about how they got attacked by a weird creature. 5 people joined our village. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to, but we are in a cold snap, so that's kind of a little bit of a suboptimal time for it. I think, yeah, the wheat's not going to grow at all. The beets will, but barely. Let's just hope this passes quickly, because we got a lot of people to feed. Okay, I'm going to ask Onbu to wait here, because I think we are going to want to see if this storm will pass us by and then run when it has gone by. Hopefully he'll sleep a little bit, because we do have some chance before it gets back, but if not, he might be tired enough. I think he is. Is he tired enough to actually rest? Oh no, has he gotten back up? No, he just settled in. Alright. Think we'll be alright. Just stay calm for a bit, bud. Okay, the storm is crossing in front of us, and we've got a new scavenger group to send out here. As soon as this completely crosses through, maybe even before it's done, yeah, I'm gonna ask Onbu to start walking, because it's gonna take him a second to get up and move. It looks like he wanted to, so that's good. We should be able to get through. Alright. We might even ask him to run a little bit, depending. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, we need to run. We need to run. Onbu, we gotta go. Onbu, we gotta go! Goodness, this thing does not have far. I just hope he doesn't wear out in the middle of it. Come on, buddy, you can make it through. Just don't want it to pass right by again. I always underestimate how long it takes him to stand up, and it is kind of a significant amount of time. So, oh boy. Alright, he's not too tired yet. He's definitely gonna crash on the other side, so maybe we'll see if he can rest right before getting into this cold snap. Come on, Onbu. You got this. As long as he can cross the halfway point before it turns around, we should be fine. I think he will. Yeah, it overshoots, it looks like. So I think we're fine. Let's send somebody out here to this quarry. Yeah, it's gone way ahead. Okay. We can actually ask him to slow down when he gets up here, and we'll see if he'll rest in before he gets to this point. Okay, we'll be fine, I think. Just gonna wait for him to clear it, and then we'll ask him to lie down. Oh yeah, he's getting tired. Come on, buddy, please keep going. Just a little bit further. I think he's alright. He's still pretty happy. He's skipping around quite excitably, even though he is pretty worn out. Are you clear of it yet? Very nearly. There we go. Alright. Oh, and just in the nick of time. Let's see if you can lay down before the cold weather. Actually, wait. Would you mind going a little bit further? I don't know if these stack, but he's gonna get... Oh, sorry, buddy. Not to get you up immediately. Not to have you stand up immediately, but because the cold snap is so close... Are you able to get up? Yeah, he's gonna get up. Not just because this is so close and he's about to enter it, like we can literally see it ahead of him. I think it's gonna actually be better. Ooh, and the ground toxicity is a little bit high. That's good to note. I think it'll be better if we kind of stack these, because we're already in a temperature decrease. May as well enter another one here. I'll also give him a little food, because he is gonna be chilling for a bit. Okay, that worked out. It kind of just reset the timer that we had, so I'm glad. Oh, I'm sorry, Onbu. I'm glad that we did that, because now it just kind of stayed cold rather than just about wearing off and then getting cold again. We've also got a lot of berry collectors running, so this is not bad. This will help us out through the cold snap. That's kind of just constant. What is up with this? No space for planting because everything's frozen. Right. That's fair enough. Oh, does Onbu lose health from exhaustion? Does Onbu lose health from exhaustion? I just noticed it's ticking down. I think that might be because, oh goodness, I didn't realize exhaustion would actually injure him. We're gonna have to heal him from poison soon here, too, because the ground levels are medium. So that's really good to know. Interesting. It also looks like Onbu heals while he's resting, so we learned some important things about that today. We've also almost got the glassblower. I just want to get the scout tower, especially because you can see there's a poison forest on the map, but I'm hesitant to pick the lower route because I don't know if there's gonna be something worse. We want to see what's ahead of us, and the scout tower is gonna help immensely with that, I think. Onbu's poison level has reached 20, so I think we're gonna actually go ahead and do an antidote. It reduces 20% of poison. Oh, and apparently that's the end of the tutorial. We finally finished it. We're gonna take care of this boy as best we can, and hopefully he'll take care of us too if we do. And look how big the city's growing. It just needs a scout tower. Whew, we narrowly missed a thunderstorm. In fact, I'm not quite confident that we have missed it. I think barely. Okay. Alright, in that case, Onbu, let's move! I just told him to lie down. Look how close it was. You can see it moving through up ahead. But we should be clear now. We just want to make sure he gets moving. As long as we can get him through here. We're actually building the scout tower, so hopefully that'll increase our sight. I don't know. It says the effect doesn't stack when you go to build it. We're just waiting mostly on the glass production here, which is waiting on the transport of materials. We also gotta get some wooden planks here. Onbu, do you mind moving a bit? Yes, thank you, because we need to get through here before that thing comes back. But we should be able to see. I hope it just expands our entire range. I don't know for sure what it's gonna do. Come on, buddy, let's get through there before that storm comes back, because it's gonna be on top of us before we know it. This is exactly why I wanted to see what was up ahead. We have a poison forest and a poison forest, so it is the same, but if one of these had been a large one, and this is a desert, so it's good to know which direction we want to go, and the scout tower is really gonna help with that, I think. How close is it to being done? We're so close. We're just waiting on a little more glass. Hello, what is this? Mysterious rock formation covered in a dark cloud unlike anything we've ever seen. Excuse me, what? It has gotten eerily quiet. I'm actually going to ask Onbu if he will sleep here before we get into the main storm. Now, this is going to make things a little bit more difficult. We've got 142 herbs, we've got 222 biogas, and 138 Onbu bile. I think we'll be fine as long as we switch all hands on deck to the decontaminators, which we have a few, I believe. We've got one here. We have one down here. I think that'll be enough. They're no longer ranged. We just want to make sure Onbu is rested. You're poisoned, yeah, because now that we're laying down, we've got medium poisoning. Alright. We're gonna be careful as best we can. Alright, Onbu's resting. And we've got everybody on the decontaminators. I think we're gonna ask him to walk. And into the storm we'll go. I hope this won't be too bad. We've got a bunch of people on hand for the decontaminators. So, here's hoping. The music here has gotten terrifying. It was so quiet. It has to do something with that, have something to do with that mysterious formation, doesn't it? Oh boy, and the storm. Like, I love the sound design in this game, but it's so haunting when you go into these storms. And beyond it, what is this? We're gonna have to find out. Alright, here goes the storm. We'll keep an eye out for plants. They should find and target them, though. We've got a good number of people, so that means we have 5 at each. We've fully stocked here. We've pretty much fully stocked here. I think we'll be fine. The poison clouds are thick and heavy, but we are holding out. We've got a few things here that they're burning away. We're not without our contamination, but it seems like they're staying pretty on top of it. We also haven't had anything spawn too horrendously far away. Yeah, I think we're all right. They're burning that, they're burning these. I don't see anything over here. I think they got everything over there. And scavenging party's back, apparently. I halved our scavenger capacity. We do have 1 badly poisoned and 3 who are poisoned. But I think that's it. We made it through. Now to see... this is... we got our scout tower constructed. Okay. Somebody's actually manning it. Can we see much farther now? Okay. Ooh. Okay, there's a mysterious formation that way, too. Wow, this is really gonna let us scout more. But before we worry about that, I'm gonna toss Onbu a bite to eat as well, because he's a little hungry. I'm keeping his hunger as low as we can. But let's see what this formation is. Oh, look at, there it is. Oh no. That's another Onbu. And it doesn't look like its journey ended well for it. It's completely taken over by the spores. Dead Onbu, truly a sad sight. This could have been all our fate as well, but we managed to pull through thanks to grit, cooperation, and not least of all, your guidance. We should build something to commemorate our continued survival, a monument to cooperation. And it might even be a good opportunity for me to finally pass the torch of village leader to you once and for all. Oh. Oh, Onbu. I'm so sorry. Oh. It's okay, bud. We're gonna get through this. We'll find a way through. And maybe somewhere on the end of this, we'll find a better home for us all. Well, and with that, and our new range of sight, which I should actually turn back on more of our... we can shut off the decontaminators. We got through all of this, and I don't think we've got any more plants we need to worry about, so let's shut these down. Man, even the music is still different. I love the storytelling in this game, but it hurts. Oh... it's just so sad. But we've got a lot of hope for us, at least. We got our scout tower so we can see what's coming. I can reassign everybody who I steered away. And we can send everybody back to our different posts here. We can reopen these, and I think... can't see too far what lies ahead past the next crossroad, but I think that's a story we're gonna have to leave for another time. It has been a long episode, and at times a heartbreaking one. But we're not giving up yet. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Can't afford to lose hope now. So with that, we're going to go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.